everybody, this is Jim, the Tabletop Engineer. Welcome to a new playthrough video. Today I am continuing with my Frostgrave campaign. I've got my level 3 wizard. I upgraded him 2 levels by increasing his health from 14 to 15, and I also decreased the cost to cast glow from 14 to 13. It's still not low enough, but it'll get there eventually. Alright, I've got my warband set up. I put a treasure here, one over here, and then one up high here behind the tower, sort of behind it. Those will be the 3 treasures I am trying to get to. Today, again, for the first 2 or 3 games, I'm just going to be playing a standard random monster type game. So the first thing I want to do is I want to roll to see what the 3 monsters are that will start at 3, 9, and 12. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll 2 20s. The blue will be the column, and the green will be the row. So the first one is a 19 and a 3. That is an imp. I think I rolled that last time. All right, where's my imp? All right, got an imp. I'll put him at 9. Next one is 18 and 20. Ooh, a werewolf. Man. All right, got me a werewolf. I had a werewolf. Where was it? Sorry, I have a lot of minis, so sometimes I'll just play this one as the werewolf. All right, and then the other one, 2 and 14. 2, a ghoul. I think I rolled a ghoul and a werewolf last time. So the ghoul will start down here. I will put him here instead of right behind so that he can immediately move forward if he has to. All right, so I got a ghoul, a werewolf, and an imp. The imp can definitely see my crew here. The werewolf can definitely see my crew that I've set up here. So there will be no random movement for right now. What else do I need to let you know? Oh yes, for the first, the even rounds will automatically draw a random creature. On the odd number rounds, I will roll a d20, and on an 11 or higher, a random creature will appear. And I'll roll a d12 to determine where it enters, with noon being at the top here, 6, 9, 3, you get the idea, like a clock. All right, let's get going. So, my wizard is on this side, my apprentice is on this side, and I want to, it's always like, okay, do I want to go ahead and take care of the imp, or do I want to move further into the battlefield? I think what I'm going to do for the wizard is I am going to cast Wall and make him go around. Since he sees me, he'll have to go the long way around. Wall is a 12 out of 14. That stinks. You know what? I'm going to do an enchant weapon. I only need to roll an 8 out of 20 on that, so let's try that. I'm going to cast it on one of my archers. I rolled a 3. So I failed. Wizard failed a spell. And I'm not going to take a loss of hit points or health to increase that up. Technically, I was supposed to move first. I should have done that before I cast the spell, but I did intend to move closer. So there's some heavy terrain here that's going to affect movement. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have them single file. They all move 6 inches, so I'm going to have him move 6, and then these guys will be, I'll just put them right behind with the wizard at the very tail end. And then the wizard was going to cast Wall here. He can still see it. He failed that, and that is the wizard's movement. Now the question is, do I want to double move on the thug? I think I do. I'm going to send this thug another 3 inches, which will put him right here. And I'm going to send him after that treasure right there. All right, now it goes to the apprentice phase. After the apprentice phase will come the creature phase and then the soldier phase, because I'm playing a solo game. All right, so the apprentice here, if I cast Wall, that's going to force him to climb up, which doesn't really bother me, but again, Wall is so hard to cast. I need a 14. So again, I'm going to cast Enchant Weapon. He needs a 10, not an 8. So I roll a 3. Come on. All right, so he failed that spell. And technically, I should have moved. I keep forgetting that when you group activate, you have to move. So what I'm going to do, he was going to cast a wall here, so I'm going to move them in that direction. I'm not going to move them far. I'm going to move them 3 inches. 1, 2, 3, and the thug moves. And that leaves me with 2 soldiers that have not moved, and that is the end of the apprentice phase, although I'm going to move the thug. I'm going to double move him out front to deal with the werewolf. All right, he tries to cast wall here. It fails, and that is the end of the apprentice's turn. Now it's the creature phase. Well, no walls, so he will move. Let me get to the movements here. I should probably write this stuff down so I don't have to keep consulting it. The imp is a demon type, so let me write that on the back of one of these. Let's see, I'll do it on this one. All right, so the imp is 6 plus 1 fight, 6 move, plus 0 shoot, 10 armor, 6 health, 4 will. All right, so he will move 6 in my direction. He goes here, and then he'll move 3 more, which puts him there. All right. The werewolf. The werewolf, let me write it down. I always deal with werewolves. I don't care what game of Frostgrave I play. I always get a werewolf. 7 move, plus 4 fight, plus 0, armor 11, health 12, and will plus 5. All right, and he's got a bounty, which is 20 gold. He's also an expert climber, which again means basically he can just move over terrain at normal speed. All right, so he will move 7 towards me. 7 is right. 7 is right here, and then half of that is 3.5, which is well, he can't. Yeah, he'll go straight line. 3.5 would put him up here. He's not close enough that I want to engage him. So, but he's breathing right down my neck. Man, that was a bad roll for 9 o'clock. I should have put him back at 12, but oh well. I went 9, 3, and then 12. All right, and then the ghoul. The ghoul cannot see me. So what you do is you roll randomly. I'm going to roll this for a random direction. He moves in towards 3. The ghoul is also an undead, and I'm going to write his stats down as soon as I can find them. Undead. Okay, ghoul is 6 move, plus 2 fight, plus 0 shoot. Armor is 10, health is 10, and the will is plus 2. All right, so the ghoul can move 9, so he'll move 6 in this direction. Now, when he gets here, he can see my guys. So then he'll move his remaining 3 this way, and then he'll move another 3 this way. All right, so he is coming at me. He sees my group down there. This was up here. All right, that is the creature phase. Now it is the soldier phase. This lone soldier right here, I'm going to double move him. So he'll move 6 and 3. I'm going to have him not engage he'll move 6, which is right about here. I'm not engaging the werewolf. And then this one will go, I could have him engage the imp, but then my archers won't be able to do anything. I'm going to have him move just 6, which puts him right here. Actually, not quite 6, but I don't want the archer. I want the archers to get a shot. And that is the end of the soldier phase. The soldier phase. So now what I do is, if it's the end of round 1, I roll to see if a random creature appears. Remember, 11 or higher, and I rolled a 10, so nothing this round. All right, good. Now it's the wizard phase. Wizard, I do not like that imp. I am going to cast... Well, I can move the treasure closer. Let's do that. I'm going to cast telekinesis, which needs a 10. I rolled a 12, so I'm able to move it. Telekinesis, I can't remember, 6 inches, Telekinesis within 16, and it is. I'm pretty sure that's within 16 inches. Let's double check. I want to play by the rules. It is. And I can move it 6 inches towards me. I'm going to have it move here and then drop right there, 6 inches. All right. So he cast a successful spell that turn. And I'm going to have the archers shoot. I'm not doing a movement this turn, so I am group activating. So the archers will each take a shot at the imp. The archers are +2 to shoot, and the imp is +1 to fight. Imp is +1. So the first archer will shoot. I rolled a 15 to its 2. 15 versus its armor of 10 is 5 damage. It's got 6 health. So he only has 1 health left, and he is wounded. And my other archer will fire +3 versus +1. I got a 16 versus its 2. That's enough to kill it. All right, so I killed the imp. I'm going to write creatures killed here under notes. Where is it? Creatures. Because you get, I think, 5 XP for each one. So I killed one. All right, so he's out of the game. All right, that is all I can do. They shot. They cannot move because I group activated them. I've got 2 soldiers that haven't moved. Over here, I will have the apprentice cast enchant weapon on one of my archers. He needs a 10 or higher. I rolled a 3. This die rolls a 3 a lot. Let me see something. 13. Well, okay. All right, so he failed. The archers will shoot. The archers will shoot. I cannot move the grunts in because remember, you have to. If you do a group activation, the move action is first. So the archers will shoot. The archers are +2, and the werewolf is +4. I rolled a 17 to its 18, so it obviously dodges that one. Second archer shoots. I rolled a 3 to its 16, so it misses the wolf, the werewolf. All right, it is now the creature phase. Well, I'm going to go ahead and move the ghoul, his 9. He'll move straight at me for 9, which is right there. You can't see him, but he's right below the bridge here, the walkway. And this one will step down and engage my thug, which is why I put him out there to begin with. He moved, so now he gets 1 fight action. He is +4 to my thug's +2. Oh, I rolled natural 1s for both of them. Now, technically, he wins the fight because he rolled the highest with his +4, so he won't shove me back. If I had won, I would have shoved him back. But he missed. All right. It is now my turn, or it's the soldier's phase. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and have this soldier move in to engage. He gets a +2, and then he gets +2 because he has an ally, so it's an even match. +4 versus +4. I rolled a 12 to its 15, which is unfortunate for me because its 19 hits him. 19 minus 10 is 9 damage, so my blue thug is down to 1 health. And he is wounded, so he only gets 1 action. He's got 1 health left. All right. Soldiers. Okay, I got 2 soldiers over here. This soldier is going to move and pick up the treasure. Now, one thing I forgot is when you pick up a treasure, you roll to see if a random creature appears. So, 11 or higher? 9. It does not. So he's got the treasure picked up, and he will start to move. I'm going to have my other guy go 1 inch and then 8 inches this way. He's double moving, and he is done. That is it for the soldier phase. Let's see. It is now the end of round 2, so there's automatically a creature that appears. Let's see what appears. 12 and 12. 12 and 12 is an ice spider. Okay, 1 second. Let me get an ice spider. All right, where are my ice spiders? Got one. And I rolled the 12 to see where it will be placed. at 1. So that is up here. All right, way up there. All right. It is now the wizard phase. All right. I need to get the wizard into this fight. There is a ladder over here. I'm going to show it to you right here. The tower is 5 inches. Well, actually, it's 4 inches to here. 4 inches. Normally, when you climb, it's 2 to 1. I have a ladder. Most times when I play with other players, we treat a ladder as 1 to 1, but I'm not. I'm going to treat it as 2 to 1. So it will take 8 inches, 4 inches, but 2 per 1. It'll take 8 inches to get up here for my wizard. I'm group activating, so he's going to climb up here for a total of 9, and he is done. These 2 archers, I'm going to send one of them up. He can move 6, so 9, and I'm going to put him right here on the edge. And I'm going to send this other archer up. He had to move 1 inch, so he's kind of like at the edge of the ladder. He's not quite up there yet, so I'm going to play that he is not. He's not all the way up. I'll just put him like that. All right, there we go. So he didn't cast a spell because he double moved and they double moved, and that is the end of the wizard phase. Now, at some point the wizard's got to get down to get that treasure, or the apprentice will have to do it. It is now the apprentice's turn. Now, they are engaged. I can have both of them disengage, but that means the creature would get a free hit. So what I'm going to do is I am going to group activate these 3. I'm going to move the apprentice here. Actually, do I want to do that? I'll just have him cast Enchant Weapon again. He needs a 10 or higher. I rolled a 15. All right, got a success. All right, I'm going to cast that on the archer here. Do I want to do that, or do I want to give it to one of the thugs? I'll give it to one of the thugs. The white thug is now +3 fight. And now he will attack. He gets +3, and then with the ally is +2. So I'm +2 versus +4. I rolled a 13 to its 19, which is not good, because the 19 means now that thug is down to 1. He's down to 1 health, and he is injured. I need another one of those red cubes. I don't know where I keep them, so I'm not going to go hunting for it. I'm just going to put this die there to remind me that he's got 1 health, and that was his attack. The other one will get an attack, and he is +2 versus the ally. With the ally is +2, so it's +4, +4. And I got a 15 to its 6, so I win. It gets 10, I get 15 +4 is 19. 19 versus its armor of 11 is 8 points. It is down to 4 health, so it is also wounded. Let me get a die for that. Yeah, this is one of the reasons hold on, I got one. Where are my dice? All right, I'll put a 1 on the monster there. All right, so he cast a spell, they attacked. My archer can fire into combat, which is what I'm going to do. So, because they're both injured and down to 1 hit point, if I kill one of them, that's okay. But I might hit the. So first, what I got to do is see which one I'm going to hit. So I'm going to roll the d12. Even, I hit the werewolf. Odd, I hit one of my guys. I rolled a 2, so I do hit the. Well, my hit will, if it does hit, will hit the werewolf. So my archer is the purple, which is +2 to shoot versus its +4. I got a 7 to its 11, so I did not hit it. But I didn't hit my own guy. That's good. That is the end of the apprentice turn. This is going to be bad. The ghoul will move 9. Where did I put my measuring tape? The ghoul will move 9. Now there's heavy stuff here, so I'm assuming he'll probably go around it, which would put him, 6 would put him here, and then 9 would put him there. All right. Because if he goes through the thick stuff, it slows him down anyway. So it's 6 in one, half dozen in the other. He's not close enough to attack yet. The werewolf, actually the spider. The spider will move in a random direction because it cannot see me. It moves towards 11, which is over here. So it will move the spider, the ice spider, by the way. Ice spider, let me write that down. The ice spider is movement 6, plus 1 fight, 0 shoot, 8 armor, 4 health, plus 0 will. It's also poison, which I'll deal with that if it gets close enough to hurt me. All right, so let me put this near him to indicate he's wounded. And the spider will move, what did I say? 6, so it will move in that direction. And here's the deal. When it gets to here, it can see my guys. So now it will move 3 this way. Yeah. All right. Okay, the werewolf. I'm putting it off. Here we go. The werewolf will attack. They both are thugs. They both have 1 hit point, so I'm just going to have him attack white. Actually, white has the plus 3 fight. So to be fair, I'll have him attack the thug that's only a plus 2. Okay, so plus 4 versus plus 4 because I have the ally. So it's plus 4 versus plus 4. He wins 17 plus 4. Yeah, that's gonna kill my knocks him out. So my blue guy is out. My thug. All right, that is the creature phase. It is now soldier phase. They all activated. So all I've got is these 2 guys over here. All right, this thug is going to move. Actually, he could go up and get that. You know what? He's going to go 5, and then 2 is 7, 8, 9. I'm going to put him right about here. He's going for that treasure up there. All right. And then this guy, I want him out of here. He's got a treasure. He can only move. Remember, when you have the treasure, you move at half speed. So his first move will be 3 inches, and then his next move will be only 1.5 inches. So he can only move 4.5 inches, which puts him right about, I'm actually shortening it just because he's got to go through this pile. He's going this way. Oop, and we have a wound. We have an injury. I am going to, all right, so that is it. So now it's the end of round 3. I need to roll to see if a creature shows up. Remember, 11 or higher. I rolled a 4. Nothing showed up. All right, luck is on my side right now. Let's see. Wizard phase. All right, my wizard is going to group activate. So what he will do is he will move here. My archer will move here, and this archer will move here. Now my archers are at -1 to shoot because they had to move. Couldn't do anything about it. And they can't shoot, well, I guess they could. They could shoot at the werewolf. Instead, they're going to shoot at the ghoul. I need to get this ghoul out of here. All right. He'll go first. He's normally +2 to shoot, but now he's +1. The ghoul is also +1 to fight. Oh, you know what? I want to cast a spell. The wizard is going to cast push on the werewolf. I need to roll a 10 or higher. I rolled a 2, so I failed. All right. I was hoping to push him away from my guy. You can cast push on an engaged enemy, and if you win, it will push them away from the wizard. All right, so he failed that. So now it's +1 versus +1. I rolled an 11 to its 2. 11 versus its armor of 10, and it has 10 health, so it's down to 9 health. And then the other one will shoot at the ghoul, +1 versus +1. I rolled a 2 to its 5, so it dodges that one. All right, that is the end of the wizard phase. Let's try push. My apprentice will cast push, which he needs to roll a 12. I rolled a 12. All right, so here's how push works. If you successfully cast it, then you make a +10 attack. So I'm +10 versus +4. I got a 23 versus its 13. 23. You move it 1 inch for every point of damage they would have taken. So a 23 minus his armor of 11 is 12. He would have moved 12 inches. However, you cannot move more than... you move him directly away, so he would end up over here. That was a success. My apprentice is doing better than my wizard. That was helpful to get him out of there. The werewolf is also wounded, so he only gets 1 action. All right, so the apprentice cast push. Now I need to have my 2 archers hopefully take him out. So Archer 1 in purple is +2 versus +4. I rolled a 3 to its 16, that misses. Second archer, +2 versus +4. I got a natural 1 to its 12. So man, it's just dodging my arrows left and right. All right, I'm gonna move the thug forward just a little bit. Actually, do I want to do that? Hold on, maybe I make the thug go for the treasure. I'm going to have the thug go for the treasure, and he will have to come at my archers. His 7 inches will have him engaged, which is unfortunate. That was not a smart move. So rather than have that, I'm going to move my thug forward just a little bit so that it engages with the thug. And that, I forgot about the ghoul. Oops. Oh well. Okay. That's all right. The ghoul's going to engage with this archer. All right, that is the end of the apprentice phase. Now it's the creature phase. This one will run again forward and engage with the thug. However, he only gets 1 action because he's wounded. So he moves forward, but he can't attack. The ghoul will move forward and engage this archer and attack. Both of them are +1 fight. That is my purple crossbow. That's a thug. He's +2 to fight versus +1. I got an 18 to its natural 1. 18 plus 2 is 20. 20 minus its armor of 10 is 10. That's enough to kill the ghoul. Excellent. All right, that gave me a little bit of help. The spider will again move. 6 plus 3 is 9. And it will move to right here. And let's see. Oh, the werewolf. The werewolf did move. It can't attack. All right, so now it is the soldier phase. My single soldier will attack. If he gets killed, it'll free up my archers who don't have to fire into combat. So he is +2 to +4. I rolled an 11 to its 4. 8 versus +2. 13 versus 8. I win. 13 versus its armor of 11 is 2. So it's down to 2 health. And I will push it back since I won. And that will force its last action. Remember, it only gets the 1 action because it's wounded, so he'll have to engage me again, but he won't be able to attack. So that was him. Actually, hold on. He can't do that. I apologize. It's soldier phase, but he group activated and moved forward to block him. So never mind. Never mind. He can't do that. I'll re-roll that later. All right, so this guy will try to get out of here. 4.5. 4.5. He's right here. Oops. And, oh, come on. And the other, oh yeah, this guy. All right, so he can move 9. So that's 2 to here. And then he'll get up here, but he can't pick it up. All right. So he's going for it. All right. That is soldier. That is it for the soldiers. That is the end of the 4th round. So automatically a creature appears. Let's see what it is. That's a 12 and a 14. 12 and a 14 is a white gorilla.
Check out the new RPG and Wargame Newsletter. Each week the tabletop engineer shares news, products, Kickstarters, and much more related to the gaming hobby. It's free to subscribe, so check out the link in the video description below to sign up.
I don't really have one, so I tell you what, I'll use a orange gorilla. How about that? We'll do an orange gorilla. And where does he appear? He appears at 8. 9, 8. So he's over here. So 8, 7, 6, 7, 8. Actually, he's right about here. All right. And let me get his stats done. What did I say? A white gorilla. All right. White gorilla is move 6, plus 4 fight, plus 0 shoot, 12 armor, 14 health. Man. Okay. Ooh. Thankfully, he's going to get out of here before the gorilla can do much. I hope. All right. Back to my turn. It's the wizard. The wizard will cast enchant. You know what? I need to get this treasure. Is that within... Telekinesis is 16. Is that 16 inches? 16 is it's too far. It's 18 inches, so he cannot do it on that treasure. All right, so he'll focus on one of his. He'll focus on this archer. I'll cast enchant weapon, which is a 10. I rolled an 11, so the green archer is now plus 3 to shoot. And I'm gonna have to deal with this guy over here. He's bad. All right, so this archer will shoot at the white gorilla. White gorilla is plus 4. I'm plus 3. Let's do this. Come on. I got a 6 to its 16, so I miss. This other one is plus 2 to shoot versus plus 4, and I got a 6 to its 16. They both missed. That's not good. And by the way, he did succeed in that spell. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8. I missed some. Oh, yeah, he didn't cast a spell in the last turn. All right, time for the apprentice. The apprentice will once again cast... Now, the apprentice can see that treasure. Can I not? No, I cannot. Man. All right. If he moves back, he could. If he can move back to here, he can see it. All right, so he'll move here. They're going to stay put, and he'll cast telekinesis on that. He needs to roll a 12. I rolled a 13, so I'm going to move it 6 inches in my direction. It comes out to here, and it falls. All right, right there. All right, these two archers... Oh, you know what? Because I'm group activating, I can have him attack first. If he dies, it frees up these two guys to shoot him. The thug will attack. The thug is plus 2 versus plus 4. I rolled a natural 20, which automatically hits. It rolls a 20, which I'm going to say isn't... I cannot remember how the rules are interpreted. You're supposed to do the combat simultaneously. Even though I think the rules say a nat 20 automatically wins the battle, I'm going to have him take out my poor thug because he's only got 1 hit point left, and might as well make it interesting. So I've lost 2 thugs, but I did kill the werewolf, and I get plus 20 credit for that because there's a bounty on its hide. All right. So these archers are free now to... well, one can shoot the spider. The other one will go for the... yeah, let's shoot... Let's have them both shoot. Well, this one can't see the spider, can he? Yeah, he can. Okay, I thought I couldn't, but yeah, I can. The spider is plus 1 fight. I'll use this guy first. The purple claw, he's plus 2, so plus 2 versus plus 1. Its 10 beats my 4, so it dodges. And this guy is the purple... okay, hold on, yeah. So, man... plus 2 plus 1. 5 to its 14. It misses. All right. Can't do it. That's not good. All right. So that is the apprentice phase. The spider will move 9. So the spider, I believe, can go over anything. So it will go straight at me, which puts it right here. And, oh boy, here we go. The ice gorilla. The ice gorilla sees them. And the ice gorilla is strong. I think strong just does more damage. Let me double check that. Strong does plus 2 damage when if it hits. Okay, he can move. The white gorilla moves 6. So when he moves here, he can see this guy, and then he moves another 3, and then he moves, that was his 6, then he can move 3. So he will engage this guy who has the treasure. He's going to have to drop the treasure, but he can't attack because he double moved. Okay, soldier phase. All right, soldier's got to fight the white gorilla. The white gorilla is +4 to my +2. I rolled a 3 to its 2, which is its 2 + 4 is 6. Not enough to get through my armor, but it wins, so it does not so I don't get to push it away. All right, so I wasn't able to fight it off, and then this soldier up here he can only move 4.5, so that gets him basically down to here. And I may have him come this way. Depends on what's going on over here. All right, so all my soldiers have gone, and it is now time. That is the end of the odd. 2, 4, 6, 8. I thought I cast a spell. I did. What did I cast? I cast telekinesis. I forgot. Yep. All right. So it is an odd round. So let's see. 11 or higher, something appears. I rolled a 3. It does not. Soldier phase, or a wizard phase. The wizard can cast leap. But can you cast it on a treasure? If the target is carrying treasure, the move is reduced to 5 inches versus 10 inches. All right. I have to cast Leap. Leap is it's 12 or higher. I don't think I can do it. Because if I could cast it on him, I can move him 5 inches, which would put him right about here. Or there. Or I could cast it on can I cast it on the enemy? It may only be cast on a member of the spellcaster's warband. Okay, so I can't cast it on the spider. All right, let's kill that spider. They'll be able to fire at him. So let's have these guys fire. Shoot. Oh, you know what? I'll have the wizard cast. He'll move here. They're just going to shift around a little bit. He'll cast here, move here, and he's going to cast push on the white gorilla. Push, he needs a 10. Okay. I rolled a 15. So now I get to do a +10 attack versus white gorilla is +4. So I'm +10 versus +4. I got a 13 to its 2. 10 plus 13 is 23, minus its armor of 12 is 11 inches. So unfortunately, all I can do is move it to right about here. But that's good. That's good. It will give the soldier time to pick up the treasure and move. All right, so now these two guys are going to fire at him. So green is +2 versus +4. I got a 13 versus its 3. 13 plus 2 is 15. 15 minus 12 is 3 damage. It's down to 11. The other one is my white. Oh, you know what? He's already out. Never mind. The white thug. The black, the green. Oh no, the green was +3 to shoot, so I actually did 1 more damage. So he's at 10. All right. This one is +2 to +4. I rolled a 10 to its 1. 10 plus 2 is 12. 12 minus 12 is 0, so it doesn't do any. It hits, but it does not do any damage. That is the end of the. I was hoping to kill it so that he could get out of here, but not looking that way. All right. That is the end of the wizard phase, and the wizard did cast a success spell. The apprentice will cast, if I could cast push on him to get him further away, I could move it here, put him over here, and then he won't be able to, well, yeah, he would. He'd still be able to get here if he double moved. So, what else do I have? I have curse, I have glow, curse. What does curse do? The target suffers -2 to all dice rolls. That would knock it down to a +2 fight versus +4 fight. Although I really need to deal with this stupid spider. Let's cast Enchant Weapon, which is a 12. I rolled a 12, so I'll cast it on purple crossbow here. That is a plus. Actually, I'll cast it on the other guy, +3. Okay, so I've got a +2 and a +3. All right, so he casts it successfully. First guy is +2 versus spider, which is +1. I rolled a 3 to its 15. It dodged it. Second guy is +3 to its +1. I rolled a 12 to its 6, excuse me. 12 plus 3 is 15. 15 minus 8 is 7, and it's got 4 health, so I killed the spider. All right, so the spider is dead. All right, so he went, now it's the creature phase. All right, unfortunately for me, this creature is going to move, and then it will have a fight action. It is a white gorilla. It is +4 to my +2. I rolled a nat 20 to its 16. Now, normally that +4 would get it to a 20, which is enough. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, once again, play it fun and say, not only did I kill it, but it killed me. But there's a lone treasure down here. All right, we got to get this. Okay, let's see. That is the end of the creature round. Dun, dun, dun. Yep. It is now the soldier phase. All right, soldiers. The only one I can move is that guy. So he will move his 4.5. I'm going to have him come down. So he'll go 1 inch. And let's say 2, 3. So he's sort of like right here. I'm just going to put that right. Actually, I could drop the treasure, but I'm just going to hold on to it. All right, he's moving slowly but surely. He's going to get there. All right, whatever. That is the end of the soldier phase. It is an even round. 3, 7. It is an even round, so I have to roll for a. Is it an even round? No, I just rolled for the white gorilla. No, it is, because white gorilla moved, and then this turn it moved. So it appeared on an even. That was odd. Now it's even again. All right, so let's see. 20 and 12. 20 and 12 is an ice toad. I actually have one of those. Hang on. An ice toad, which is... Where did I do on my ice toads? All right, well, we'll just put one of these rats as the placeholder. And where does it appear? At 4. That would be 3, 4. So it's right here. And that is an ice toad. Man, I'm getting all kinds of creatures today. Ice toad is move 4 plus 2 fight plus 0 shoot, 10 armor, 5 health, plus 0 will. All right. Now it is the wizard phase. All right. The wizard will cast Enchant Weapon on one of my archers here. So I need a 10. I got a 13. So I'll give that to... I already gave it to green. So I'll have to give it to the other one, which is the black one. Okay, so all my archers... Both these archers are at +3. You know what? They'll move, and then they'll so he moves down. We'll just put him right here. And this guy will also move down. And this guy is like on the next to last step. But I'm going to just have him. He's got a +3 on him. All right, and that is it for the wizard. 4 successes. The apprentice, I need... Are they within 3? This guy is, but this guy is not. So I'll group activate. I'm going to cast... I'm going to cast... I'm going to cast Wall. That won't hurt. It won't hurt because it's already seen me. I will cast... Let's try Leap. Nope, it's a 14. He'll never make that. Too high. Let's go ahead and cast Enchant. Oh, let's do Grenade. Grenade is a 12. I rolled a 12, so I did do it. Grenade. The grenade throws an object. All right, pick a target. Every figure within 1 in 5 suffers a +3 magic attack. Okay, +3 shooting attack. So now I roll a +3 versus the Ice Toad's +2. I rolled a 4 to its 9, so I got 7 to its 11. So it dodges the grenade, but it was a successful cast. And then I'll have this guy shoot at it. He is +3 to shoot versus +2. I rolled a 12 to its 13. 12 plus 3 is 15, and it got a 13 plus 2, which is 15, so equal, so it doesn't do anything. And that is it for my apprentice. Creature phase. This thing can move 4, which is here, and then it will move 2, so it will engage one of my archers. But it can't attack because it double moved. Soldier phase. This guy will come down here. He's got the treasure, and that's all I can do. It is now the end of the odd round. Roll to see if a creature appears. 18, yes, one does appear. What appears? 16, 13. 16, another ice toad. Didn't I just kill that one? Oh no, there's one right there. Let me get another one. An iced toad, and where does it appear? 4, also. So there must be a toad farm over here. Okay, so it appears there. It is now the wizard phase. The wizard will move off. I'm not going to lose my wizard. This guy will come down and pick up the treasure, and this guy will move off. All right, so I got one of my archers out safely. That is it for the wizard phase. It is now the apprentice phase. Well, my apprentice will try to cast push on this stupid toad. He needs to do a 12. I rolled a 17, so it's a +10 attack versus the toad's +2. +10 versus +2. I rolled a 19 to its 17. I win. 29 minus 19 inches. It can't move 19, but what it can do is it can be forced all the way back to the edge. And now my archer will fire at one of them. +3 versus +2. I got a 9 versus its 16, so it misses. And that's it for the apprentice stage. All right, so the ice toads, once again, this one can move 4 and 2, so it will engage. This one can move 4 and 2, which is 6. It won't quite get him there, but I'm going to put him right here, so I might get one lucky shot off of it. This one double moves, so it can attack. It is now an even. It's now an even battle or even round, so automatically. Oh no, soldier phase. Soldier phase. This one will move 4.5, which puts it right about there. He already activated during the wizard phase, so he can't move, and that is the end of the round. Does a creature appear 11 or higher? I rolled a 5. It does not. It is now the wizard phase. My wizard is out. It is the apprentice phase. I will cast push again. I need a, you know what, I forgot to record that. 12 or higher. I rolled a 10. I will take 2 hit points of damage. I'll go down to 11 to make that a success. It is a +10 versus its +2. I rolled an 18 to its 9. So once again, all I'm doing is shoving this guy back all the way. It goes from there, all the way back. It does give him a chance to shoot at this one. Actually, you know what? No, I can't run because I already group activated. So +3 +2. I got a 6 to its 6. My 6 +3 is 9, but its armor is 10, so even if I hit it, it will not matter. This guy, I forgot to have him go on soldier phase because he didn't group activate, but that's okay. He was engaged, so I just will say that he did not fight. This time he will Well, he can't. He'll only move. So now what's going to happen is this guy will engage again. This one will move, and now it will attack. He is +1 fight versus the toads +2. I got a 12 to its 8. 12 plus 1 is 13. 13 minus 10 is 3. It's down to 2 health, so it is wounded. And I'm going to push it back an inch. And this one double moved, so it can attack. And now it is soldier phase. This soldier will leave. He gets a treasure. This soldier, oh, there's one more. I keep forgetting there's one right there. This soldier can move 4.5, so he's going to go right here. So he's trying to book it. And that is, well, this soldier should be able to fight. I'll fight. +1 versus +2. I got a 13 to its 9. 14 minus 10 is 4. The ice toad, there's 2 of them. So the 4, so it's also injured with 1 health, and I push it back an inch. That is it for the soldier phase. All right, it is now even. What appears? 18 and 16. 18, 16. A snow troll. Okay. Didn't I already have one of these? Snow troll. No, I didn't. Let's get a snow troll out here. All right. We'll have him be this ugly big old dude. Where does he appear? 3. Ooh, good. All right, I may have to forego that treasure here. The good news is it looks like I'm going to get at least 2 treasures. Oh, you know what I could do? I could telekinesis that. All right, it is now wizard phase. Wizard is out of the game, so now it's apprentice phase. I need to cast telekinesis. I need a 12. I got a 10. I will take 2 points of damage to make that a success, and I'll move this 6 inches towards me, which puts it right there. All right, now we may be able to do this. And then these guys will shoot. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to shift him a little closer so that they can group activate. That's what I should have done. All right, they will each get a shot, 1 shot. +3, +2, 19 versus its 3. That is enough to kill it. And I get a creature killed. Let's see. The other one is +3, +2. I got a 7 to its 15, so it misses. All right, so that was the apprentice phase. It is now the creature phase. There's only this creature. Actually, this one will move and fight, so it's +1 versus +2. I'm +1. I got an 8 to its 16. 16 plus 2 is 18. 18 versus purple. 18, 7. He's at 3 health, so he is wounded. Only 1 action. Actually, hold on. No, he couldn't have done that. He's wounded, so he gets 1 action, which means he just moved and engaged, so he does not get to attack me. Glad I remembered that. All right, but that bad boy, the ice troll, is going to get to move. Let's see where the ice troll is. Snow troll, excuse me. Ooh, snow troll. Snow troll is 4 move, +4 fight, +0, 14 armor, and 16 health. Okay, we don't want to mess with him. So, what I'm going to do is, it is now, well, he's going to move. He can move 4, and then double move, he'll move 6. So he's coming. 6 will get him right there. All right. It is now the soldier phase. So here's what I'm going to do. This soldier will take the treasure. He's going to get out. This guy, oh man. I'm going to group activate. So he's going to move here and cast push on this guy. He needs a 12. I got a 3, so he failed it. There's no way I can take 9 because that would kill him. So the push failed. He is going to fight. It's +1 versus +2. I got a 5 to its 3. I do technically win with a 6 to its 5, so I will push it back an inch. And then this guy will shoot at it. +3 versus +2. I got a 7 to its 16, and it dodges. Man, okay, I got to get out of here. That was the apprentice phase. I have no more soldiers. This guy will move forward, but remember, he's wounded, so he cannot action, or can't take another action. This guy can move 4, and he can move 6, which puts him right behind the rat. Oh my goodness, I don't want to deal with this. All right, so it's now soldier phase. They group activated, so no soldier phase. Now it comes to this is even. So what appears? Or was that last time? I can't remember. I think that was... It's odd, so let's see. 10, nothing appears. All right, so now we go to Wizard, nothing. Apprentice, he will cast Push one last time, and then he's running. Actually, I'm going to move here, and I'm going to cast Push. I'm hoping I can get a... you know what I forgot to do? I missed that by 9, so he's down to 8. I will cast Push. I need a 12. I got a 19, so I successfully cast it. Now it's a +10 attack versus +4. I got a 1 to its 1, but you know what? I'll take it because my 11 beats its 5. 11 minus its armor of 14 means it does not get pushed back. All right. This guy will move. He's out. I'm saving one of my archers. This guy will shoot at the rat. +1 versus +2. I got a 14 to its 11. 14 plus 1 is 15. 15 versus the Ice Toad's 10. That's enough to kill it. It only had 1 health anyway. Or 2 health. So I got another creature killed. And how many creatures have I killed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. I killed another 6, 7. Yeah, that's it. Okay. All right. Now it is the creature phase. So this one steps forward. It is +4 versus my measly little +1. I got a natural 1 to its 5. 5 plus 4 is 9. His armor is 11, so it doesn't do any damage, but he stays engaged. Let's see. How about... So he moved and he attacked and he missed. It is now even. So who appears? I've got no more soldiers. I rolled a 16 and a 3. 16 and a 3 is a wolf. Let me get a wolf. And where does it appear? Wolf appears at 10, which is 9, 10. So way up there. I'm not going to worry about him right now. So he appeared. So now it comes straight to the apprentice. The only thing I can hope to do is... I can't group activate because he's too far away. So all I can do is cast a spell, hopefully to push him away, and then run. So that's what I'll do. That is what I will do. I will cast Push, which is a 12. I rolled a 16, so I did it. It's a +10 versus +4 attack. I got a 5 versus 2. So 15 versus its armor of 14 means I pushed it back 1 whole inch. 1 inch, and I'm going to have my apprentice leave. So this poor guy has a treasure here and a guy breathing down his neck. So unfortunately, it is his turn, so he moves and he will fight. +4 versus my +1. I got a 2 to its 2. 2 plus 4 is 6. Not enough to do any damage to me, but it stays engaged. This one will move randomly. Where does it move? It moves 5, which is over here. So the wolf A wolf can move 8. Wow. All right, so it wants to move over to that corner, so it can't climb, so it'll move 8 and 4. It'll move 8 and then 4 more inches. Wow, that's fast. He's coming. All right, that is the end of the creature phase, soldier phase. I need to win this fight. If I could kill him, that'd be great, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it because he's still got full health. I just need to shove him away and then run. So I will attack my +1 versus his +4. I got a 5 versus its 4. He still wins. Now he will return the attack. +1 versus +4. I rolled a 10 to its 6. I actually beat him. 10 + 1 is 11. I can push him back. I don't do any damage to him because 14 armor, but I can push him back an inch. And because I won it, I can now run, flee, and he is out of here. I had to leave a treasure on the table, which I hate, but what can you do, you know? All right, so let's go ahead and do the wrap up here. On page, let's see what page. It is on page 82. All right, let's do XP first. All right, XP, I get +5 for each failed spell. Well, he cast a spell, but he failed. But he did successfully cast it, but he failed to push him back. So he got another success. So successes and fails. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 5 is 25 XP for fails. Successes are 10. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 times 10 is 140. That's why I say you always got to be casting spells. You get XP for it. You get +40 for just joining the game. For each treasure token, +4. So I get 80 for the 2 treasure tokens, and then 5 for each creature. 5, 6, 7. 7 times 5 is 35. This is probably going to add up to more than 300. But let's see, so we've got 25, 35 is 60, 140 is 200, and then 120, so yeah, I went over by 20s. But I get 300 XP, and I get +20 gold for killing the werewolf. Now let's see what the injuries are, right? So I lost 3 of my thugs, which, I mean, they're free. I really don't care, so I'm not even going to... Let's just see what happens. Success, 14, 20, and 3. So one of them dies, and I go and I get another one. So those will be returning. Now let's see. Treasure. All right, here we go. For my 2 treasure rolls, the first one is a 4, which is 20 gold. Treasure 1, treasure 2. 20 gold and 3 potions. Second treasure is 19, which is 100 gold and a grimoire. Okay, so let's turn to page 86 for the potions. I get 3 potions. So the first one is a 12 potion of Iron Mind. Second one is 17, which is potion of preservation, which was a 17. And the last one is a 2, which is potion of strength. All right, and then the grimoire is on page 96. It's a 2-column one, so blue is the column, green is the row. That's a 5, 11. 5 and 11 is scatter shot. So the grimoire is scatter shot. I don't know what that is. I've never used it, but we'll take a look. All right, finally, the last thing I need to do is my base. I bought a library for my base, or chose it, and it says at the end of each game you roll a d20. On a 15 to 18 you find a scroll. On a 19 and 20 you discover a random grimoire. I rolled an 18, so I did. I find a random scroll. So let's go back to page 96. Roll the blue and the green. 15, 2. 15 and 2 is an elemental bolt. So I've got a scroll of elemental bolt. Not bad. 300 XP, a grimoire, 3 potions, and a scroll, and some gold. How much gold did I get? I got 20 plus 20 plus 20 is 40 plus 100. I got 140 gold plus whatever I had in the bank left over, and then I could sell some of these magic items. So we'll see what happens. All right, that is it for my wizard this week. I'll be back next week. I'm debating playing a game next week because I have an advanced copy of the Mortal Enemies book. I tell you what, I'll base it on your comments. If you're watching this video, for next week's video, would you rather see a game, or would you rather see me roll up my nemesis warband that I will be going up against in upcoming games? If I don't do it next week, I'll have to do it at some point, because after the first 3 games, I really do want to have that nemesis created. He doesn't appear every time, or she doesn't appear every time. There's some rules related to how the nemesis appears and when they appear and things like that. But let me know in the comments if you'd rather see a game next week or me roll up the nemesis. Whichever one gets the most comments, that's the one I'll do. If it's for the game next week, I'll do the nemesis on the following week. All right, once again, I will update my warband roster, spells and stuff, and I will make that PDF available. There will be a link in the video description below. You can go and download my warband and check it out. And that's it for this week. So this is Jim, the Tabletop Engineer. Thanks for joining me on another playthrough of Frostgrave. I hope you liked this angled view better than last week's top-down. Let me know in the comments also if you prefer this kind of view. I'll be back next week. Till then, everybody, take care.